Alright, Hugo and Damien. Let's see what you two got for me. Hey! Are you up to anything tonight? Oh, before I continue, my throat's been a little itchy, so I'm gonna just talk in my normal voice for a bit. Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you could care to accompany us. I may still do voices here and there, but I don't know. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of the distress parchment paper. I don't even know what it means. Whoa! Why can't I see Damien's and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? Oh, dude. I'm in. But I don't even have a hacker. Alice, the feds are gonna bust down my door any minute. I've got to destroy this computer. Dashi? This is a group chat. Oh! Thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek Boop and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. I feel bad for Hugo. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Dashi, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. Alright, well, guess we're gonna go see the art. See the art. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, dude, we got some fucking artwork. Let's go. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Dashi? I turn around. Oh, it's Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, I gave you the Kermit voice. Can I do the Kermit voice? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How can you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatus.
Oh.
Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too?
Yeah, immediately a little out of my depth here.
Oh.
Thank God. I thought I was going to be the odd one out.
Are you allowed to say that? Because, like, look at you. With your little hair and eyebrows and sweater that you have tied around and the short sleeve pink shirt, collar shirt, belt tuck stuff.
Say what?
You know. Thank God. Yeah, do you believe her?
Oh.
Yep. I mean, wait, hold on.
Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister.
What? Double points? That sounds nice. The points get you into heaven. That's how that works.
Anyway, where are the guys?
I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve.
Yeah, evening, friends.
Oh. Don't say it like that. Who's ready for some art? Art is dead and nothing is real. No. You know I am. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff.
Well put, Dashi.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. Oh yeah, I forgot your love for cheese, Hugo. I like art now.
I've got a table in my sights. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines.
What's up, art? Nah, we'll go cheese it with Joseph. I think I need to cheese up before I delve into art appreciation.
Good idea. Appreciating art does burn a lot of calories. Gotta carb up on these crackers.
Joseph and I slid up to the snack table. There's a pretty nice spread of little plastic cups of white wine, some crackers, grapes, and even cheese.
This is more my speed. This is starting to hurt my throat a little bit.
We ate a couple of the cheese cubes in silence. These are really good.
Hey.
Yeah, I didn't eat dinner. I think I could possibly just fill up on these snacks if I'm sneaky about it.
I already ate dinner, but I'll always have room cheese because cheese is cheese. Like cheese, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if you lactose intolerant, you still have your cheese. You just kind of regret it later, unless you really like taking a poop. You know, some people like their poop takings or something. Even those that eat ice cream, like, you know, they still eat it. And it's like, aren't you lactose? It's like, yeah, you know, I'll deal with it later. And then later comes and they're like, ugh! Anyway.
I'm going in for more crackers. Cover me.
I shield Joseph from the small crowd of mild-mannered art people milling around the room. I don't think anyone's paying attention. We should probably get back to Damien and Hugo.
Right, let me just fill this cup with some cheese first, for the road.
Road cheese.
The best kind.
We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. The gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the walls.
Oh, geez.
What am I looking at here?
Hey.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does the art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of child. It represents stripes. It's a butt. I say it reminds me of my childhood. The gestures, the colors, they remind me of my childhood, my parents. Intriguing that you discovered something so personal and the image so non-specific, Mr. Pooh. May I ask you to say a little more? Certainly. These vivid symbol forms communications a solemnity that is betrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which in a way speaks to the essential nature of human experience. The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-ordealed consciousness.
Slow down there, Dashi. And do us a favor and keep it simple.
It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting.
Yeah, that's definitely a butt.
While valid assessments, I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intention.
Maybe you're underestimating how much the artist like butts. Because, you know, booty is the booty. You can't, you know.
You are a servant of the Lord.
We're all God's creatures. Even butts. You hear that, Jesus? It's for you.
Comparing this piece to the art's body of work, pretty sure this represents a sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow. How do you figure that? That's what it says on the play card. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these things, shall we? We walk around the gallery, assembling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work to be defined as what's the word? Realism? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. I can do that. Excuse me, what the fuck you say?
What?
Hugo, not here. Nah, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. Ooh, careful, Hugo. You say you can do that, but you didn't. You didn't seem to have the intelligent depth of the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. You fucking person.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
What he said. Art is the truest experience of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art will be bad. You bad person. Shame on you. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back in this point. Nah, let him go. Let him go, Damien. I'm trying to see Hugo throw hands. Yeah, I don't know about Hugo, but Hugo got some hands. And I ain't talking about for diddling. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry. I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I patted Hugo on the shoulder.
Oh.
You know what would ease the mood?
Is it cheese?
No,
Oh.
it's wine and cheese. Ha ha ha. What? Get it?
Hey.
Cosign. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the tour. You feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art? That's all I'm asking. It is absolutely weirder than this art.
Excuse me, let's do it.
Oh.
Whew. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to the performance in the street. Several mass performance in leotards undulate widely on the ground, screaming both at each other and for us. Oh boy. So, quick question.
Ah.
Shoot. What is happening?
I second this question.
Oh.
Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I posed the very same question to you, Mr. Pooh. Fear of existence. What do you think they're trying to say?
Yeah.
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they are saying it. I think there's something special about performance art with almost every other form of art. Music, painting, photography. Ooh, excuse me. The artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. Or conduit. That's a conduit. What is this, infamous? With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expressions of the raw human emotions. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien.
So what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I like really mean it.
Damien fixes him with a hard sell.
I was going to start making fart noises, but based on the look of your face, that joke isn't going to play well with this crowd. I'm trying to make it home tonight to my kids.
Oh.
Stare. Wise.
Hey.
We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can, and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Whew. I think I'm all arted out.
Agreed.
We all decided to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac. Tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese.
And the tiny cheese lured me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese.
Wax wings are too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too. And I feel like it's more appropriate image.
Plus, it's delicious.
A nice emmanthaler. Possibly.
Oh.
Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint?
I actually dabbled in oils. I mostly played landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass time.
Oh.
I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique profession. Like, for example, luchadors. That's right. Hugo's a big wrestling fan. So I guess you can say he can throw more than hands. He can throw his body. Get it? Because wrestlers throw their bodies. RKO. Spear. Tombstone. 619. Booyaka booyaka.
I think I'd paint boats, skyscrapers, maybe some lighthouses, but mostly boats.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of your religious imagery and artwork.
What? Dude, boats are cool.
What about you, Dashi? Food, artsy, landscape, tasteful nudes of the artists. I mean, only a few people will like Dashi Poo tasteful nudes. Landscapes, I feel like, is too landscapey. Food, artsy. mean, everybody like food. Get some good cheese wine in there.
Ah.
I would probably do still life of various foods, bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there.
I would there be cheese involved?
See, I already talked about this. See what I mean? Cheese. You gotta get the cheese. See, I thought about that, and no, I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and then it'll ruin the whole thing. Excellent point. We finally get to the cold D sack.
All right, boys. Good art. Get it?
Good art.
Oh.
Agreed.
Oh.
See you guys around.
Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all.
I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Just like hungover, but with cheese.